This week, we're docked at a marina in the 4th largest city in Australia. And even though there are 2 million people in Perth, it's considered to be the most isolated city in the world, as its nearest neighboring city is 1,200 miles away. However, we've found everything we need for all the many projects we've been putting off for weeks. Cool. This chair has seen a lot of miles, a lot of bums.
Well, it's going to come off again. Let's see. Yeah.
He's supposed to be the gun, this guy, isn't he?
Yeah. Like that. So if I don't lower it, I'm not looking out here, so I gotta lower it a little bit. I'll lower it that, what is that, 50 mils?
Yeah, that's about 40 here.
Yeah.
Let's take those brackets off.
Yeah.
These.
Yeah.
I suppose it's the same as the other one.
We're getting hauled out tomorrow at SFM Marine, and then the chair, I got to get it redone. I got to get a plate made for it so it'll fit right, because the guy who built it got his measurements wrong. It's too tall. My head hits the ceiling, and it needs to go back. And the board that he made to mount everything on is too skinny. It needs to be wider.
We made it through 3 days of lockdown.
Yeah, I made it through 3 days of lockdown, and we are excited about the opportunity that tomorrow brings.
Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. Float away, float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float
away. We awoke to a thick layer of smoke covering the Perth metropolitan area. The controlled burns happen regularly throughout the year in order to mitigate the severity of Western Australian bushfires. After a few days of enjoying just sitting still in the marina, we undocked the boat and shoved off to the boatyard for the haul out. The magic antifoul we had put on back in New Zealand didn't perform as we'd originally hoped. When we hauled out just a couple of months ago to review it, there was lots of growth and places where the paint had actually peeled off.
All right, so this is 1 year in. We put the antifoul on a year ago. So we've got some growth, some barnacle growth on the magic antifoul. It's not everywhere, but it is in spots, and I can't figure out why it's just in clusters in different spots. Because you can see that it's not going to be a smooth surface after we get them off. So there's probably going to be growth again on here. And then in other places you can see that there's spots that are peeling off. This is above the water line. I don't know if that's because of sun damage or poor application.
Yeah. Going into this with the guys at Magic, we all knew it was an experimental product and there would be a learning curve for them. However, they unfortunately had difficulty obtaining EPA approvals and some other regulatory muck, so I think they've halted production on the antifoul for now. So we decided that once we crossed the Bight and made it to Perth, we'd strip it all off and replace it with something more effective.
Easy, easy, slow down, slow down. Slow way down. Slow down, slow down. You're gonna hit.
Out of here, scratch. into it.
Right here, Renee. On the corner. So what I'm doing for these guys is I'm marking the lift points with tape. I got my book, it shows where the lifting points are. They've got really wide slings on these things and they can't reduce them down, so they're gonna have to cross them over to get them narrow enough so that they don't hit other things that I have under the boat. So I'm marking the most forward places and the most rearward places so they don't hit anything. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully they put a guy in the water. So this is that magic Antifoul we had put on. You can see in places it's already coming off, and it just peels right off.
Wow.
Satisfying.
Next, plug it in power so we can keep the refrigerators running. Have
There you
lights.
go. Need my glasses. Hey, Kate. Would you grab my safety glasses?
Oh, we're gonna sand it. No, it was holding. We sprayed all this. This is all been sprayed.
Right.
I mean, we were peeling it off.
Just take out and just, you don't want to run a sander over.
Well, let me ask you, how much would y'all charge me to finish it?
Well, because you have to mask it up, the around $5,000 mark.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. Right, so yesterday we got most of the one hole done, and we're gonna do the other hole today, finish up. These guys, to sandblast it, they want $5,000. What we did in 6 hours, they charge $5,000. So we're gonna continue with our program. That's what we're gonna do.
And then when are we putting, what are we putting on?
Just some basic Antifoul, just their normal Antifoul, the normal medium hard Antifoul type stuff. That's it. Nothing special. Nothing magic. Nothing magic. All right, I gotta get going. gives me, yeah, so that gives me plenty. We'll make it 320. I just need to make sure that I've got clear.
Ooh, just get the work done and eat pizza.
So you're finishing
then
the
go back.
glue, and then what? You're sanding?
Yeah.
Saving a couple $1,000 sanding it ourselves.
And doing everything basically.
Everything.
You got cheese.
Oh, I got good cheese.
Oh, it looks so good.
I still screw it up.
Jack here.
It's all good.
I got him a little towel.
And make sure
All
that
good.
it,
Oh my
Got
god.
blue everywhere, dude.
I know.
well, what I'll,
Hey, how long is it gonna take that guy to make that plate?
yeah, in the morning.
Oh, nice.
Well, yeah, and then I gotta adjust it and get it where I want it, and then he's gonna drill holes.
Oh, okay. But, okay, so we're sanding ourselves now.
Yeah, we're sanding ourselves. Say it's $1,700, but we'll get her done in a day, and that'll be good to go.
Raining. Are we calling it a day, or do you want to keep working? Keep working. Seriously? No. Oh, God. Well, under the boat, you
Team London
know
today.
what? Okay, so you're calling it a day, huh?
I guess so, unless Dad gets even more.
Well, it kind of let up just now.
I don't mind doing.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It's still raining.
Still pouring.
It's still a tropical.
Tropical
It's a
rainstorm.
tropical depression right now.
There was so many
it's
pigeons.
Tornado over us. Tornado, volcano, everything.
Do work, kids. It's good for
Yeah.
the body.
Is
My arms are jelly.
that... Alright.
Hi. Follow me on Instagram.
It's super early in the morning, so it's another day.
It's 7 o'clock, guys.
Yeah,
Not
but
super early.
we've been trying to get up for the last 2 hours.
You have been trying to get up for the last 2 hours. Don't put us, actually.
Well, somebody stayed up till midnight editing, just saying.
All right.
I stayed up till midnight.
Oh, I was editing as well.
You were editing? Wow, why don't you talk with your mouth full a little more?
So we gotta get get the power washer going this morning. Get those where the slings were, and scrape as much as we can, and sand at the same time. We need to find us some to walk on, so we'll be higher.
Stool or
Stools,
platform.
some platforms or something to stand on. 'Cause it's a little hard to do.
Short people.
Short people.
All right, Finn's in a good mood this morning. Y'all haven't had to do school for 2 days.
Let's go. Let's go.
Kate's asleep back there.
I don't know if that was Zatara or not.
There she is. She's tripped down.
Which way's the wind blowing?
Naked.
Wind's blowing.
I don't think I'll be able to reach the stripes.
Right here then.
No, we'll get scaffolding or something. All right. Hey, let's get to work, boys and girls.
Let's get it on.
I get out of the
Hey,
car.
let's
Let's go.
keep the cockpit clean today. What you feel? All right, so these guys, they here at the SFM Marine, they got a great metal shop, and they fab this up for us. and the seat didn't. The guy over there that made the seat didn't work too well, so they fabbed this up. Flush mounted these bolts that bolt into this, and then I mount the seat to the top of this. And you talk about just handy as a pocket on a shirt. And then I got the kids down there sanding, trying to get all the sanding done today, and
You got more than just the kids. You got the neighbors.
yeah, and so a couple of our buddy boats came over. They're throwing in the hand today, so that's all good.
Awesome. How are you enjoying the work, Jack?
I don't think, well, unless you really like your work, it's hard to enjoy it.
Manual labor. Not a manual labor person. Maybe
It's not terrible though.
There is an arm around here because I want to see you back out there on the water.
Copyright, copyright.
Okay, it's on there now.
You got her all bolted on there now?
Got it bolted on.
Oh, you got a new place to sit.
Got a new love seat for Mama.
Oh, love seat.
Anna, we can all fit on here now.
Oh, let me see Anna. Let me see Anna. Look at that. Get up there, Captain. Yeah, don't get dirty. Hey. Fit pretty good up there.
Yeah, I like it.
You got headroom, you can see out.
And you can see good.
Film. Beautiful.
Right to work.
Back to work.
Back to work.
All work, no play.
This boat's gonna get power washed out.
All go, no quit. Big nuts, Harry Stamper.
Big nuts, Harry Stamper, right here, folks.
Does that mean that there's actually a job that Mr. All Go, No Quit, Big Nuts, Harry Stamper can't handle by himself? It needs my expert advice? Something like that, yeah.
Don't let you say nuts.
You can say nuts.
That's like
All go, no quit, big nuts, Keith Whitaker, coming to you live from the Seaboat, getting it done on the hard, because we like it better on the hard than on the soft.
I apologize, y'all. I apologize.
We're staying with some friends, but we're going back to work over at the boatyard. And yeah, this should be the last day of work we have to do, and then it's all up to the
The painter guys.
painter guys, I guess. And yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. We had the pleasure of staying with friends in an actual house while the boat was up on the hard. And the Swan Yacht Club and Maddington Toyota set us up with a car. The domestic chores. Daily life in the city. All right. Let's go. All right. Oh, I hate mornings. Okay, it's the last day of work. Boys and girls, last day.
We have a meetup tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we have a meetup tomorrow.
You can come see us at the meetup, even if you're in Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Fly.
To all of our friends out there in
Let's make it
Antarctica.
easy
We
on
love
us 'cause
you.
We're tired.
Okay, last day of work. Here we go.
I'm trying to take the prop shafts off so we can change the cutlass bearings and fix the one that had the wear on it from the line cutter. This is where tantric yoga sets me apart from all the rest.
Tantric yoga?
Yeah, it's a new stuff.
Is that something you're doing like on the side when I'm not around?
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Hello.
Are you done?
Yep.
Woo!
Oh, we've got to sand this. This is gonna get sanded right here.
Oh.
Dad, is this red line ours too?
Forgot a spot, huh?
Dad, is this red?
As they finish up the last details and put everything away, I sit back and am literally in awe of what my family's accomplished in the last few days. The boat is stripped down to the gel coat and ready for new anti-fouling on Monday. Jack confessed that he really enjoys working together like this. Even though none of them really care for the manual labor part, they've developed a sense of teamwork and accomplishment, different than when we're traveling or sailing. I don't know, it's more of a concrete sense of achievement, and they're able to look back in satisfaction at a job well done. Make sure to come back next week for the rest of the story.